before his exit from the Hades, he turned around, and Eurydice just went back to the Hades forever. Yeah, so that's the topic that they say that Orpheus was just fool who was not so strong, to go to the end with his deal, So his love was not true. It was more love to himself, not to Eurydice, because if he would love Eurydice, he would go to the end.
It's almost like this. If you really love something, you gotta let it go and see if it come back to you.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the same thing. It's true. And it's a true story for that too. You have to have trust. But if you take it out of a relationship issue and you're just looking at it as far as a partner, like a partner in crime, anything, someone in the war that needs to know you that closely. That's the important part for survival. It's not an important part for emotion. It's about surviving together in this cruel world that we live in. We can't trick each other. We try to beat all of them. So when you look at it from a survival point of view, you get all the answers. But once the emotion plays a part, that's what gets you wind up and running into different. You ever watch these little scientific films where they have like the little chromosomes or whatever the little bacteria is, and they multiply, they multiply, and all of a sudden, then they get aggressive toward each other and start. For some reason, they look peaceful to you. They growing, more coming. Then they start getting aggressive to each other. It's the same system through our whole life, not just humans. From that little single cell organism, from the thing that we only know ourselves from, it's there. So whatever causes that thing to do it is what's going to cause all of us to do it.
I don't think Orpheus did anything wrong or anything condemnable, but I think that the story is just that life isn't fair. You might do everything right, and you still lose, and you might try really hard to get it back, and just because he couldn't wait till the last step before he turns around, which is very human.
And it says somebody come after 80 years, like another guy that wanted her, and he, at some point after she got killed, maybe he felt like, I do feel grieved because I lost her, but I do love her. He went all the way under the underworld to get her back, but by the end of his journey, he was like, do I really love her? Does she really love me back? And that was made him turning around. That doubt that just started feeling inside him, like, I do love her. I come all the way from the heaven, all the way into the underworld to get her back. So when she started moving that path away from Hades,
I messed it up again.
He didn't have that trust to go all the way that she will be under his back. So at the end, he had his doubt, and he just turned around, and then he sees her near Hades.